Hello students, hope you all are fine. Today we are going to start class 11th Microeconomics chapter 2nd Theory of Consumer Behavior. This is the first part of our second chapter. Now we are starting with a concept, who is a consumer? A consumer is an agent or a person who uses goods and services for the direct satisfaction of his or her want. So simply, a consumer is an individual or a person who uses goods and services for the satisfaction of his or her want. A consumer consists of institution, individuals and group of individuals or household. So this is all about consumer. Moving further, what is utility? Utility may be defined as satisfaction which is derived from the consumption of a commodity. The satisfaction which we are getting from any commodity, that is utility. So satisfaction means utility, or we can say want satisfying power of any commodity is known as utility. Here I have written definition also. Utility refers to want satisfying power of a commodity. For example, any good or any service which satisfy our want known as utility. Suppose we are having an ice cream and ice cream satisfied us, so that ice cream having some utility. Or if we are using pen for writing, so that if that pen satisfy our wants, it means that pen have some utility. And the unit of utility is utils, means we are measuring satisfaction, we are measuring utility in utils. Now moving further, next concept is total utility. Total psychological satisfaction obtained by a consumer from consuming given amount of a particular commodity is called total utility. Suppose we are hungry and we start taking bread. By eating first bread, we get worth 40 utils, means we get satisfaction of 40 utils. So that 40 utils is the total utility or total satisfaction. In simple terms, we can say that total utility is the sum total of all the utilities derived from the consumption of different units of a commodity. There is one formula also, TU equals to utility 1 plus utility 2 plus utility 3 and so on. Or we can say TU equals to sigma MU. MU means marginal utility and sigma stands for summation, or we can say sum of marginal utility. Suppose we are taking one example. If 2 units of commodity are consumed, means we have consumed 2 units. When we consume first unit, so we get satisfaction of 10 utils, while the second unit gives satisfaction of 9. When we consume first unit, so we get satisfaction of 10 utils. Then we consume second unit, so we get satisfaction of 9 utils. If we want to find the total utility, so we are going to do addition of first unit and second unit, means 10 plus 9, that is we got satisfaction of 19 utils, 19 utils for satisfaction. Moving further, marginal utility. Marginal utility stands MU. MU is additional utility when a unit more of a commodity is consumed. Here we have to talk about when we move from one unit to second unit, so we got some satisfaction. So what is that satisfaction? That is marginal utility. For example, if 10 units of commodity means we have consumed 10 units, so 10 units gave satisfaction of 100 utils. When we have consumed 10 units, so we got satisfaction of 100. Then when we have consumed 11th unit, so we got satisfaction of 105 util. So when we move from 10 unit to 11 unit, so how much we got satisfaction? 100 to 105 means the difference, the changes of 5 utils. So here our marginal utility is 5 utils, means when we have done consumption of 11th unit, so we got satisfaction of 5 utils. With the help of one table, we can easily understood about TU, total utility, and MU, marginal utility, and we are having graph also of this schedule. First of all, we are having 3 columns. First is for consumption of commodity X units we are having, then TU, total utility, then MU, marginal utility. First of all, we are having first unit. When we are doing consumption of first unit, so we are having total utility, that is 100. Again, when we have consumed second unit, so we got satisfaction of total utility 190. So this 190 is the total, means 1 and 2, that is 190. Then we have consumed third unit, so we got satisfaction of 270. Then fourth unit 340. Then when we consume fifth unit, we got satisfaction of 400 units. If we want to find MU, then how we will find? Here in definition we said MU is additional unit when a unit more of commodities consumed. When we consume one more unit, or here one formula is written here, MU equals to TUN minus TUN minus 1. So look here in table, the MU, in MU we are talking about the change. So if we have consumed first unit, so our MU is 100 only. Here TU1 minus TU0, so TU0 is 0, TU1 is 100, 100 minus 0, that is 100. Now second, when we consume second unit, our total utility is 190 and our MU is 90. How? TU2 minus TU1. What is TU2? That is 190. And what is total utility of commodity X1? That is 100. So 190 minus 100, we got 90 utils. So our MU is 90. Then when we consume third unit, so our TU is 270. And what is our MU? TU3 minus TU2. We are talking about the change. So what is the satisfaction of third unit? When we have consumed third unit, so we got satisfaction of 80. And how we have calculated? We have calculated by subtracting TU3 minus TU2, that is 270 minus 190, that is 80. Now moving further, when we have consumed unit 4, so our total satisfaction is 340 and our marginal utility is 70. How we have calculated this 70? By subtracting TU4 from TU3. We calculated the change, that is 340 minus 270 equals to 70. So on. Here formulas are also written. When we have to find TU, so we are doing summation of MU. Summation of MU means our first MU is 100, so our TU is 100. Second MU change is 90, so if we are adding 100 plus 90, so we are getting our second total utility. If we are adding 190 plus 80, we are getting our third total utility, like so on. If we are talking about this graph, so look the TU. In y-axis we have taken total utility or marginal utility. In x-axis we have taken units of commodity X. Now when we are using first unit, so our TU is 100, so we got our first point here at 100. When our unit is 2, so our second point we got at 190. At unit 3 we got 270 v point, and at unit 4 we are getting our next point at 340. At unit 5 we are getting our point here at 400. So we are getting our this TU line upward sloping. So our TU is increasing. First of all, TU increases at increasing rate, then again TU increasing at diminishing rate. Why we are saying this? First of all, our TU increasing at increasing rate, then our TU increases at diminishing rate. Then here, if we are talking about MU, at unit 1 our MU is 100, so we got our point here at 100. Then unit is 2, so we got next point at 90. So this is MU is diminishing, 100, 90, 80, 70. So the graph which we are analyzing here, MU, that is downward sloping. Our TU will become never be zero or negative, but our MU will be zero or negative. We will discuss this point further. First of all, we are looking here what are the assumptions of consumers equilibrium. Number 1, consumer behave rationally. Rationally means that consumer is physically, mentally fit. He can take his decision that in which he will get maximum satisfaction. So our consumer is rational, and his aim, consumer aim at the maximization of his satisfaction. In theory of consumer behavior, here we are at consumer equilibrium, we are assuming that our consumer is rational and he is working for the maximization of his satisfaction. Second, we talk about here utility, total utility, marginal utility. So that utility can be expressed in cardinal numbers. And what are cardinal number? Cardinal number means utility can be measured in terms of units or number. When we are measuring utility in number, so we are saying that these are cardinal numbers. So utility here we are expressing in number like 1, 2, 3. Here with the help of example I am telling you how we are saying this, because here we are saying if we have consumed 1 unit, so we are getting satisfaction of 10 utils. So we are talking about the number. Then we have consumed another unit, second unit, so we are getting satisfaction of 20 utils. So we are calculating this utility in numbers. So we are saying expressed in cardinal numbers like 1, 2, 3. Third point, utility of a commodity does not affect by the consumption of other good. Here we have to talk about single good, means we are using the first unit of the same good, then second, when we are consuming the second unit, that good should be same. Suppose if we are consuming ice cream of rupees 10, so first unit will be the ice cream rupees 10, the second unit will be same ice cream costing 10 rupees. So here the commodity, or we can say consumption of other good, does not affect. Last point, marginal utility of money remain constant, means MUM does not change. Moving further, now we have discussed about who is consumer, then utility, then total utility, then marginal utility, then we have discussed about schedule, then this graph, then assumption. Then moving further, here we are having relationship between total utility and marginal utility. Look, we are having quantity 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and if we are consuming 0 units, so our total utility, our total satisfaction is 0, and marginal utility is nothing, dash. Then if we are consuming 1 unit, so our total utility, total satisfaction is 8. And what about marginal utility? Then 8 minus 0 means TU2 my TU1 minus TU0, that is 8 minus 0, that is 8. Again, when we are consuming second unit, so our total utility is 14. Again, if we are talking about this marginal utility, TU2 minus TU1, TU2 is 14 and TU1 is 8, we got 6. Again, third unit, our TU is 18, MU is 4. At fourth unit, our total utility is 20 and marginal utility is 2. If we are consuming fifth unit, our total utility, total satisfaction is again 20 and our MU is 2. If we are consuming sixth unit, our total utility is 18 and our marginal utility is minus 2. So here we are having this figure graph. Upper graph is for total utility and lower graph is for marginal utility. First we are discussing this total utility. At unit 0, our total utility is 0. So it is starting from origin. Then 1 unit, total utility is 8. So here we got point. Then 3, 18, 4, 20. Then 5, 20 constant. Then 6, downfall. Here first of all our TU increases, then TU reaches the maximum, then TU starts falling according to graph. Then if we are talking about MU, our MU is continuously decreasing and after decreasing reaches at point 0, then negative. What is the characteristics that MU? First of all, for example, if we are taking first glass of water, means 1 unit means 1 glass of water, for example we are taking, so we are getting marginal utility, that is 8. And if we are taking the same glass at the continuous way, another glass of water, so our satisfaction falls, so our satisfaction move from 8 to 6. Again, if we at the same time we are taking the third glass of water, again our satisfaction fall, that is 4. Then again we will take another glass of water, fourth unit of glass of water, so our satisfaction again decline, that is 2. If we will take the fifth unit of water, so our satisfaction becomes 0. And again if we are taking the sixth unit, so our satisfaction becomes negative. At unit 6 our satisfaction become negative. Now we will not drink more water. If we will drink, so it will be vomit out, so our marginal utility will be negative. So when TU increases, first of all our TU increase, in the starting TU increases, now we are taking the relationship, so we are taking our TU and MU are both we are taking together. So when TU increases, our MU fall but remain positive. Then TU reaches the maximum. When TU reaches the maximum at point G, so our MU reaches at 0. When TU starts declining, so our MU is negative. Decreasing MU implies that TU increases at decreasing rate. MU is the rate of TU. So this relationship tells that when our TU increases, then MU fall but fall positive. When our TU reaches at maximum, MU reaches its 0. When TU starts falling, MU false but negative. The three important relationship here: when Tu increases, Mu fall but fall positively. When Tu reaches maximum, then Mu reaches its zero. Then Tu starts falling, Mu falls but negative. Three important points. Here there is one point of saturation, or we can say point of satiety. So why we are saying this is point of saturation, and what is point of saturation? Where our Mu is equals to zero. Where our Mu is equals to zero, that point is known as point of saturation. So this is all about of relationship between Tu and Mu. I hope you understood. Now in theoretical we are discussing what this observation says. Here first point: as more and more unit of commodity are consumed, if you are consuming more and more commodity, then the Mu, marginal utility, derived from each successive unit, जो आप लगातार कंज्यूम कर रहे हैं, each successive unit goes on diminishing, but the total utility increasing up to a limit. Here this graph also shows that when you are consuming more and more unit at a continuous form, so your Mu falls but your Tu increases, but at a certain limit. Then second point tells about Mu, marginal utility of the first 4 unit being positive. First 4 unit means at the point 4, at the unit 4, our Mu is positive, means 8, 6, 4, 2. So our Mu is positive, the total utility goes on increasing. When our Mu is positive, so total utility goes on increasing. Thus, as long as Mu of the commodity remains positive, if our Tu increases, then our Mu remains positive. Tu totality goes on increasing. When our total utility goes on increasing, so our Mu remains positive. When our Mu reaches at 5th unit at 0, this is the situation when Tu reaches its maximum. This situation represents point of saturation. Generally when Mu is 0, we have discussed earlier also, when our Mu is 0, then Tu reaches at its maximum, and that point is known as point of saturation. Then at the 6th unit our Mu is negative, so Tu becomes falling. So at point 6, Tu of the 6th unit of the commodity falls from unit 20 to 18. So 3 points again I am telling you. First point, when Tu remains positive, or we can say Tu increases, so Mu remains positive. Second, Mu reaches 0, Tu reaches its maximum. When Tu starts falling, Mu becomes negative. Now, Tu curve represents total utility, and how it slope? It slope upward, then maximum, then falling down. And what about Mu? Mu keeps on falling, become negative, and Mu curve remains, slopes downward from left to right. It means Mu of successive unit goes on diminishing, means जैसे जैसे आपका unit increase होगा, वैसे वैसे आपका marginal utility diminish होगा. Here in simple terms they have told Tu formula is sigma Mu, summation of Mu. Tu increase, जब तक Tu increase होगा, as long as Mu is positive. When Mu is 0, Tu is maximum. When Mu is negative, Tu starts diminishing. Diminishing Mu implies that Tu is increasing at a diminishing rate. First of all, Tu increases at increasing rate, that at diminishing rate. Tu we are saying our TU is increasing, but our TU is increasing at diminishing rate. Why? Because our MU keeps on falling, and falling MU tells that TU is increasing at a decreasing rate. At what rate, there is one question, at what rate TU increases when MU is diminishing? I told earlier also, your TU increases at diminishing rate when your MU is diminishing. This is one of the important question. Now we are having some examples also. The total utility schedule of individual A is given, derived, means here TU is given and you have to calculate MU. Here TU 0, at unit 0 your TU is 0, at unit 1 your TU is 15, at unit 2 your TU is 28, at unit 3 your TU is 40, at unit 4 your TU is 51, at unit 5 your TU is 51. So if you have to find MU, so you all know that what is the formula of MU? TUN minus TUN minus 1, means TU first minus TU0. So 15 minus 0, that is 15. If you want to calculate MU for second unit, so you have to subtract TU second unit of TU minus second unit of first unit of TU, means 28 minus 15, that is 13. Then 40 minus 28, that is 12. 51 minus 40, that is 11, and 61 minus 51, that is 10. So we are taking the change. We are taking the change. In second question, marginal utility schedule, derive is total utility. Here MU is given and you have to find TU. So you have to add. When you have to find MU from TU, so you are taking the change, and when you have to find this TU from MU, so you are going to add 16. First will be same, then 16 plus 15, that is 31. 31 plus 13, that is 44. 44 plus 10, that is 54. 54 plus 6, that is 60. 60 plus 1, that is 61. So these all are examples. After that, this is all about this first video. I hope you easily understood what is utility, what is total utility, what is marginal utility, and what is the relationship. So that's all for today. Thank you.